Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and you're probably here because you want a smoother, stress-free school morning. Now, I'm going to share with you my best tips on how to have a stress-free school morning that I've gotten from other YouTube moms or just tips and tricks that have helped us along the way with our own systems. But pretty much, we're going to prep for peace. So no longer are we going to have rushing mornings or yelling at our kids type of mornings. We're going to do what we can beforehand to prep for peace, and that is the goal. I know that when I don't do these things, I kick myself and I'm like, oh, I should have done the work ahead of time so I can have a peaceful morning with my family. So let's get into it. Number one, breakfast prep. Prep your breakfast items that you can at least. So meaning like, for us, we like to do oatmeal in the mornings. So we like it fresh though, meaning like we like it cooked right then. It's easy to make ahead of, or like right in that morning, just like boil the water, add the oats, stir in the peanut butter, whatever. So we find that easy in the morning. So we don't prep that ahead of time, but scrambled eggs. I like to make a big batch of eggs, scramble them up, and then store it in the fridge. So then we just have to reheat it in the microwave for a little bit and good to go. Nice and quick, it doesn't take that long. Or pancakes, we'll make like a whole bunch of pancakes and then just store it in a Ziploc bag in the fridge or freezer, and then if we want pancakes, just heat it up in the microwave. Just makes our breakfast time go a lot smoother. We're not in the kitchen cooking this breakfast. So tip for meal prepping is meal prep when it works best for you. A lot of people like to meal prep on Sundays, but that doesn't work for me. I like to rest on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not trying to do all that. Prepping food and washing dishes and all that, like all the cleaning work that goes with it. So I do it when I'm already in work mode, when I'm already in go mode. So meaning like maybe Monday morning I'm making oatmeal for breakfast, so then I'll make a huge big batch of eggs for the rest of the week. That way we have that option to just pull out. Maybe on Saturday mornings we like to make pancakes too, so I'll just make a whole bunch of pancakes and then it's good for the rest of the week. So I will do that when I'm already in go mode, which also brings me to number two, lunch prep. I will do as much as I can ahead of time. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We're gonna prep that ahead of time, meaning like maybe in the mornings, if I'm making one or two sandwiches, I'm just gonna make a bunch and then store it in the freezer. Turkey and cheese sandwiches as well. I'm just gonna make a bunch. Or maybe, you know, on Monday after the kids go to school, I'll just like make a bunch of sandwiches right then. So for the week. So just whenever I'm already in that like in the kitchen go mode, I'm just gonna prep what I can. And then tip on the turkey and cheese though. If you're doing mayo and you're concerned if you put it in the freezer and it's gonna get soggy, the bread's gonna get soggy, put your mayo in between the turkey and cheese. That will help you out. Some other things I like to prep. I like to make some quesadillas for the kids, and then we'll just store it in the fridge, and then the next day we just have to reheat it for like maybe 20 seconds, let it cool a little bit, and then put it in a Ziploc bag. Other things I prep for lunches ahead of time is we like for our kids to have veggies, and so we'll do grape tomatoes and carrots, so I will just sit down and just put them all in baggies. So it's ready to go in a bin in the fridge. So when we say get your veggies out, they'll pick out the baggie of veggies they want. Same with chips, to save money. I used to buy the individual pack chips, which every once in a while I'll still do. But to save money, I'll just buy a big bag of chips, maybe even like the store brand kind, and then I'll just sit down and just put them in Ziploc or snack bags, you know. And then we have them stored in a bin, and we have several snack bins for them for lunch. So it's got their like whatever bar they want, chips, popcorn, goldfish, little baggies of that. We'll just get a big thing of goldfish, put in baggies, and maybe some applesauce, and then they can go in and get it. So I like to prep that ahead of time. That way I'm not in the morning trying to go to get the kids off to school and I'm in there like putting chips in a Ziploc bag really quickly for all three kids, which is what I was doing. Number three, have your kids set out their outfits the night before. So my kids go to a private school, so they have to wear uniforms. So we have them pick them out the night before, right when they're going to bed, they'll hang them up. And then it's ready to go in the morning. When it's time to get dressed, they don't have to think. We're not like pushing through when they're sleepy. They just pick up whatever they chose the night before, and and then put it on. It makes it easy. And sometimes we'll go above and beyond and even pick out their socks and put it right there with their clothes too. Number 4, another big thing you can do that we are starting to do that we haven't done before, which is get the backpacks packed the night before. We usually do it in the morning, their folder and agenda. We'll, go through it and give it to them to put in their backpack before they head off to school. But it's just so nice when we can do it the day before. Number 5, the kids are all ready to go before breakfast. It's kind of like their reward. So they have to do their morning routine in their bedroom, and they can't leave their room until they're done with the morning routine. When they're done, they have to get dressed, everything ready to go. Then they come out and put their socks and shoes on, which we keep by the door. And so that is kind of like their ticket. They're dressed, they got their socks and shoes on, and they have to pack their lunch. And we make it easy for them to pack by having everything ready, prepped beforehand and in bins. They pack their lunches, and then we're ready to eat breakfast as a family together. This just makes it smoother because after breakfast, it's like we gotta go and go to school. And so a lot of times it's just hectic because you eat breakfast and then they just want to play or get distracted, and you're like, well, you need to change your clothes, you need to brush your teeth, you need to get your socks. We used to do that after breakfast, but no more. We used to have them change their clothes after breakfast, but no more, because I would rather have a little bit of oatmeal on their clothes, but they're ready to go right after breakfast versus trying to get them to change their clothes after breakfast. I don't know why it seems more difficult, just harder. So it just is a breeze when they're already ready to go for school before we sit down for breakfast. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it will help you so much with your mornings. Let's prep for peace together and have a smoother morning. Let me know what you do to have a smooth, stress-free school morning with your children, and let me know if you've tried any of these things, if it's helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.